Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here in BCW, fresh off a historic Quest for Gold pay-per-view. And ladies and gentlemen, I say it was historic because we had a clash of the undefeateds, and we have crowned a new BCW World Heavyweight Champion. Drake Turner is your World Champion. Also in that match, Baron Blade Jr. did suffer an injury. So, here coming up next, Baron Blade Sr., his father, and the owner and booker of BCW will be coming out to give us an update on what the world title picture looks like and an update on the injury status of his son, Baron Blade Jr. Stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, that man right there is the owner and founder of BCW Wrestling. He is the father of BCW legend Baron Blade Jr. And this man right here is a legend in the wrestling business in his own right. Not only has he worked here in BCW, he has also worked in the likes of WCW and WWE alongside Vince Kennedy, McMahon, and Eric Bischoff themselves. But right now he's about to update us on what the future of BCW looks like as we have a new BCW champion and his son is out injured. Ladies and gentlemen, how did you like BCW Quest for Gold? One of the most historic nights here in all BCW. But along with history comes changes. As last night we saw the crowning of a new BCW World Champion. Baron Blade Jr., my son, could not, for the first time in his career, pull off a victory and retain the BCW Championship, as we saw Drake Turner pin him for the 1-2-3 and become your new BCW World Champion. And might I say, what a signing by yours truly to bring Drake Turner here exclusively to BCW. I made that signing with you guys in mind. I bring all of the greats. I signed TheJimmyAir. I signed Baron Blade Jr. I signed Mike Watts. And I signed Drake Turner. But that's enough about me. As I said, I was talking about my son. And he lost the BCW World Championship last night. Also, he lost a few months of his career as my son is out injured. His head isn't in the right spot right now, and he's going to need some time off. So, with that being said, we have to find a new challenger for the man that is built to last, Drake Turner. And I know exactly how to do that. See, tonight, 4 of the most hungry men in all of BCW will go one-on-one in a fatal 4-way number 1 contenders match, and the winner of this match will face Drake Turner for the BCW Championship next week. In that match, we will see the high-flying TheJimmyAir Smith take on the first man to ever pin him, Mike Watts, against another man that has pinned TheJimmyAir, Alex Mercer, and the leader of the Resistance, Sebastian Walker. These 4 will go one-on-one tonight here in the main event of BCW. I hope you guys enjoy. Stay tuned to BCW. What an announcement from our chairman and our owner, Baron Blade Sr. My bad. But we have a fatal 4-way match tonight to determine the new number 1 contender for Drake Turner and his BCW World Heavyweight Championship. That is coming up next, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the fatal 4-way to determine the new number 1 contender for Drake Turner and his BCW World Heavyweight Championship. And this man right here is the first competitor. He is the leader of the air raid. He is TheJimmyAir Smith. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a elimination style fatal 4-way. This is one fall to a finish. So we could see JimmyAir super kick one guy, throw the other two out of the ring, and it's over. That's how quick this match can end here in BCW. But I don't think we have to worry about this being a short match, as we have some of the most fierce competitors in all of BCW competing in this match for the highest prize in all of BCW, or a chance to attain the highest prize, should I say. And his first competitor, somebody JimmyAir is all too familiar with. It was in a tournament to decide who faced Baron Blade Jr. at High Voltage that Mike Watts pinned JimmyAir in the finals. That was JimmyAir's first ever loss in his career. Not just BCW, in his wrestling career. Mike Watts did not pick up the victory there in High Voltage, but other than that, the Clown Killer himself has been unstoppable. Another man that has pinned JimmyAir, the unstable Alex Mercer. Now, he pinned JimmyAir under different circumstances than Mike Watts. Mike put Jimmy away. Alex had some help from Drake Turner. All things aside, though, he still got the 1, 2, 3. So you know that it's still in the back of Jimmy's mind right now. You know Jimmy wants to put Alex away, as well as Mike Watts, and get that victory in 1, 2, 3 count back over their head. Now the final and probably most sadistic competitor in this fatal four-way. The leader of one of the most dominant, if not the most dominant group in all of BCW history. The leader of the resistance. The anarchist of the group. He is Sebastian Walker. This man has never tasted gold here in BCW, but he's come so close on so many occasions. This is a future legend in the wrestling business, as well as Caleb Parker and Jacob Everett. This is about to be a brutal match, just with the addition of Sebastian Walker. I thought Mike was about to pull him off the ropes there. What a start that would have been. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event for BCW tonight. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter so you never miss an update. But now back to this historic match here in BCW on free TV. JimmyAir, Mike Watts, Alex Mercer, and Sebastian Walker. This match is officially underway, and we are about to crown a new #1 contender for Drake Turner and his BCW World Heavyweight Championship. As we've got JimmyAir taking on Alex, and Sebastian taking on Mike. The ref is already knocked down. Neck breaker from Sebastian. Into the corner goes Alex. Corner clothesline from Jimmy. This match has gotten off to an already quick pace as we got Sebastian and Mike on the outside already. Jimmy going to the top rope. Jimmy's on the top rope. Big senton splash. Jimmy can pin Alex and it's over. Mike and Sebastian do not have to be involved in this match. But we've got a cover. It could be over like I just said. Quick count. But Alex managed to get the shoulder up. Guys, be sure to get your merch in the description below. You can Drake Turner and JimmyAir Smith merch in the store below. Now back to the match. JimmyAir is on the ground. JimmyAir is still on the ground. I thought he was getting picked up there. Alex on the ropes as well, trying to take out Mike Watts. Sebastian Walker with a wicked neck breaker. Kick to the gut. Alex. Jimmy. Mike on the outside. Snap suplex from Jimmy. Jimmy to the outside. Alex tried to get a close on in as well, but he barely missed. What a move that would have been if Alex was able to connect as Jimmy hit Mike Watts with the slingshot front flip senton. Back in the ring goes Jimmy though. And Sebastian and Mike follows. What a slap! Guys, Jimmy's hurt. TheJimmyAir is hurt right now. Cover! Cover! Just a 1 count. Alex with the knee to the gut of TheJimmyAir. Kick to the stomach. Fatal 4-ways are so hard to call whenever you're by yourself. We've got a corner kick from Sebastian. And a big slingshot leg drop on the apron to Mike Watts from Sebastian Walker. Right now Sebastian's on the ground. Sebastian's back up. What a forearm! Alex just got laid out. Springboard missile drop kick from Jimmy to Mike. Super kick! He connected with the super kick cover. There's no rope breaks in a fatal 4-way. I thought it was over. Mike Watts kicked out of a super kick. Belly to belly suplex from Alex Mercer. Big right hand from TheJimmyAir. Armbar. Armbar. Okay, so I said there was no rope breaks, but apparently there are. I am so sorry I'm wrong. Just let the ref call whatever he wants to call it. It is not my place to judge. Jimmy misses with a corner drop kick. Sebastian connects with a flying drop kick. Big left hand from Mike Watts. And another big forearm from Sebastian. Alex finally back to his feet though. Fireman's carry drop from Alex. What a match this has been covered. Jimmy broke it up. Big implanted DDT from Alex. Cover. Just a 1 count. It's broken up by both Alex and Sebastian. Neck breaker from Sebastian, lifting Jimmy off the ground, body weight and all. Alex connects. Sebastian is knocked out. Air raid from Jimmy. Sebastian is out of it. Sebastian is back into it. Jimmy missed. Jimmy missed. Guys, Jimmy's out. Jimmy is out cold right now. Close on from Mike. Mike getting fired back up. Jimmy, springboard. Feels like a springboard swanton bomb. Jimmy going to the top rope, calling for it. TheJimmyAir taking flight. Frog splash from Jimmy. DDT on the outside, Mike Watts. Mike getting back in the ring. 2. Barely breaks it up. It does not get much closer than that without the bell ringing, guys. Kick to the shin. As someone who has played soccer for 14 years, you know that hurts. Jimmy dangling him on the ropes, choking him out on the ropes. Jimmy knows he needs to win this match. Everything is on the line here for Jimmy. Revenge, a championship title. TheJimmyAir has only pinned Drake outside of BCW. He's never held a title here in BCW. Air raid to Alex. Jimmy Air. Everyone's down. Mike Watts is up. 2. It's over. Sebastian is out on his... He's sitting down, but he's out cold. Mike barely got in the ring, but he wasn't in time. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and BCW #1 contender for the BCW World Championship, the leader of the Air Raid, Jimmy Air Smith. What an instant classic we just saw, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, this means next week we see Jimmy Air take on Drake Turner for the BCW World Heavyweight Championship. Guys, I hope you enjoyed tonight, because I know I did. I'll see you next time. Good night, everybody.